Bezrat Hashem, the Chok L'Israel this morning, the Gemara of Erekhin, page 10b. Tanu Rabbanan Chachamim teach us, Abuv Aya Bamikdash, there was a flute in the temple, Chalak Aya, it was like smooth, Dak Aya, very thin, Shel Kaneh Aya, made out of bamboo, Umimot Moshe Aya, this flute was from the time of Moshe Rabbeinu. As you know, every time there was a sacrifice made by the Kohanim, the Leviim would stand on 15 steps. There was a whole choir dressed in white, standing on 15 steps that brings you to the place of the sacrifice, and they would sing at the moment when they make the sacrifice. Each one of them had a different instrument. So the Gemara is teaching us this morning, there was a flute over there. From the time of Moshe Rabbeinu, imagine the Kedusha, right? The sanctity that this flute had. It was fabricated at the time of Moshe Rabbeinu. And it was still serving in the temple, right? 500 years later. And then it says, one time the king said, it's only made out of bamboo. Let's cover it with gold. Let's give it more importance. So they cover it with gold, says the Gemara, Tzipuhu zahav, velo aya kolo arev, and it didn't sound the same anymore. Natlu et tzipuyo, they had to take it off, ve'aya kolo arev, and then it returned to give this beautiful sound, kemo shaya, like it was before. This is one of the reasons we cannot cover a shofar, not with gold and not with silver. Why? Because this might change the sound of the blowing of the shofar. The Gemara continues, Tziltzul aya b'mikdash, shenechoshet aya. Cymbals, there was in the temple, made out of copper. Vaya kolo arev, it had a beautiful sound coming out of it. Venifgam, and it had like a small crack in it, right? And Shalchu Chachamim sent to bring artisans, special people to know how to repair such a musical instrument from Alexandria shel Mitzrayim, from Egypt, from the city of Alexandria, V'tiknuhu, and they fixed it. It was a whole art to fix it. But after fixing it, Velo aya kolo arev, the cymbals didn't have this beautiful sound as before. They had no choice but to take off the part that they repaired. And it was a little bit fractured over there. Vaya kolo arev kmo shaya, but it returned to play this beautiful sound like before. Machteshet aita b'mikdash. There was a crater in the temple with what they crashed the essence and herbs, right, in the Bet HaMikdash. And it says, and it was Mimot Moshe Aita. This crater was there from the time of Moshe Rabbeinu. Vaita mefatemet et besamim, and it used to crash the essence and the herbs, right? Nitpagma, the crater got like a small dent in it, and they wanted to fix it. V'viu umanin me'Alexandria she Mitzrayim v'tiknua. They brought artisans, they brought special people who knew how to repair it, and they brought it from Egypt, from the city of Alexandria, and they fixed it, right? They repaired it. Velo aita mefatemet kmo she'aita. It wouldn't crush the herbs the way it used to do it before. So they had no choice, and they had to take off the repair, and it went back, right, to crush the essence and the herbs the way it was done before, right? And it says over here, what do we see? What do we learn from this? Things that have certain kedusha, even if they're old, even if they're a little bit broken, today in the world, what do? Every time something breaks a little bit, it serves still the purpose, but it's not nice as before, so right away we want to change. Maybe this is something in a personal life, but when something has kedusha and it still serves, let's continue using it, right, the way it is. For example, you have a siddur. It's a little bit, the pages are a little bit off and the cover is a little bit off, right? Try to repair it. take some glue, take some scotch tape, right? Why? You prayed so much in this siddur. Imagine the kedusha that you put in this siddur, right? Because every morning you prayed with it. Every shachrit, every mincha, every arbit, right? There's so much kedusha. Yes, you can go to a store, buy a new one. There's no problem. But this siddur has kedusha. If it's to a point, it's really that the pages are torn already and it's not serving, that's something else. But if you can still use it, continue using it. It's full of kedusha. Your prayers are into this book. That's why they say the Chafetz Chaim used to pray in the book of Tehillim that his mother used to pray. So somebody asked him, Rabbi, you want me to buy you a new book of Tehillim? He says, no. I want to pray with this book that my mother shed tears that I should become a Erekhin. Erekhin means a righteous Jew. So to tell you that we should learn the things that we use, they absorb the Kedusha. And we can continue using them, and there's not better than what we put Kedusha inside. I wish you all a great day. Amen.